We talked about Jaime Munguia, how in the past he hasn't convinced us, but I think that last fight, with Davidchenko, he gave us a fight of the year. To not just us, to many people. I think that kind of fight started getting the Mexican faithful to really buy into him. And again, this fight was electric. He did exactly what he needed to do. Win by knockout. He came out to Mexican music. Again, he did everything perfect, and the crowd was amazing.
Yeah, that's good. Let me tell you this, man. Look, I feel like we've had some criticism for Munguia in recent years. We felt like he was getting stuck, like he wasn't progressing the way he should have. Maybe not taking the fights that he should have been taking. But let me tell you this, man. I'm actually kind of liking Munguia, man. At 168, he's looking strong. I like he's with Freddie Roach now. He's super cool with Erik El Terrible Morales. El Terrible showed a video of him going to the dressing room, I believe, with Munguia. He was saying hi. They said what's up to each other like they were friends. It was a good, natural, real reaction. So it seems like they ended that on good terms. Now he's with Freddie Roach and he's looking good. Defense still looking a little suspect. We don't expect that to change too much, possibly under Freddie. But Munguia's looking strong at 68. You see the power. Of course, people will compare. Oh man, Canelo wasn't able to stop Ryder, but you did. And your new boy Amir Khan, you ran into him just walking down the street, huh? In Phoenix, Arizona. He told you in that interview. Of course, a lot of that has to do with the wear and tear. Like Canelo broke the guy's nose. When they fought. But at the same time, you got to give Munguia some credit for stopping him. I'm kind of liking Munguia, man. Flaws and all, he's an entertaining guy.
Yeah, and it's funny that you talk about Amir because different fighters, but they have a lot of the stuff that's kind of similar. They're both flawed fighters, but people love when they got in there, mixed it up, and again, you're right. You're right, Gio. We criticize Munguia a lot, especially in the last 6 years. But this last fight again, the Derichenko fight, in this one, I think I'm siding with you. I'm starting to like this kid again. I think Freddie Roach being in his corner is a blessing. This fight reminded me a little bit of what Freddie Roach did with Tyson Fury. He just went on the offense. He's pretty much that's the type of style that Freddie employs to his fighters, and it's fitting Jaime Munguia well. And again, he's looking good, man. He's looking really good.
Yeah, Big Bro right here says Munguia improved slightly. Still no business fighting Canelo or Benavides. He said he saw people say he filled up the arena more than David Benavides in his own hometown. And Jesus was asking about that attendance, Chris. How did the attendance look?
The Golden Boy staff, they gave us the numbers. They said it was 10K plus. Normally, when I hear numbers, I'm very hesitant, but man, I was there and I saw the stadium and it was full. I even recorded a few videos to show you guys, and yeah, dude, it was pretty packed. They're not paying me to say this. I promise you guys, but yeah, no, it was a great atmosphere again. I think it was because of that crowd that Jaime was able to get that knockout because Ryder had some good moments in those middle rounds, and again, he's no pushover. He's been in there with the very best, and for a guy like Munguia to get him out, that's a statement. You saw Oscar afterwards. He got excited. You never know as a promoter if the guy's gonna deliver on the goods. He might get the W, but he may not get the knockout. And Oscar was incredibly happy that Munguia, Jamie, as Amir Khan calls him, got that W.
Uh, is this his best win? I still think that the Derevchenko one was a good win. Um, can we consider this his best win? I think a lot of people on paper, of course, when Canelo fought Ryder, he was a bum, right? But now that Munguia fought him, everyone's like, "Oh man, best name in his resume." Are we buying it?
Man, I think like you said on paper, it's the one that's gonna elevate him the most. I don't think he's there yet to the levels of a Canelo. He probably needs one more fight. I think Amir Khan hit the nail on the coffin right there. Maybe 9 months time to get a fight like that, but on paper and with the faithful, with the Mexican fans, the guys that pay to see you fight, I think this was the most important one. I think the Ryachenko one is right there close to it. That one kind of set this one up. If that one was the third base, this one was a bit of a homer. So yeah, man, this one's the biggest one in my opinion today.
obviously the knockout, right, is what a lot of people were looking for. How impressed were you by Munguia? I mean, I think early on in the fight, I think he just dropped Ryder in the first.
Yeah,
So do
yeah.
you think people kind of
I
saw it
was,
coming, the knockout, or was, I don't think Munguia was ever in danger, even though he was taking a lot of punches. Like there were some rounds where Ryder was able to connect a lot of right hooks, some punches to the body, but it just seemed like Munguia just overpowered him. I mean, he's a big guy.
yeah, no, I was very impressed with Munguia how he took those punches because there were some. We talked about the defense. Sometimes like his defense is his chin, and there were some shots like he took from Ryder pretty flush, and you could see his legs. They flustered a little bit, but he recovered very well, and he took the fight to Ryder. So even though Ryder landed some good shots in the middle rounds, Munguia just had that poker face, that Canelo like poker face, and kept moving forward, and eventually it was the power and the volume that saw him get that knockout. So again, right now this Jaime Munguia is riding high, man.